Hey amazing people, welcome to the Academy. Today I'm going to share 7 important tools that are important to improve the critical thinking skills. I hope you have already watched my earlier video on critical thinking skills. So this would be the addition of that video. So without any delay, let's get started. Tool number 1, reading. Reading is a very important tool to develop critical thinking skills. Because reading gives you knowledge, reading gives you comprehension, and reading increases your capacity to comprehend, to understand the phenomena around you, or the issue, the problem, or the segment of knowledge that you want to acquire. Tool number 2 is objectivity. Objectivity is equally important. Objectivity is simply the absence of personal bias. Objectivity is something that is not influenced by your personal opinions. So in order to improve the critical thinking, you have to be objective. You have to keep the subjectivity aside and have to develop impartial thought and impartial thinking. Tool number 3 is absence of quick judgments. If you want to be a critical thinker, you have to delay in quick judgments. Quick judgment is something that is the result of irrational thought. So you need to reach the conclusion after a complete process of rationality. And once you have done the whole process of rational thoughts and rational decision making, then you can reach the conclusion. Otherwise, reaching quick conclusion is not suggested in critical thinking process. So tool number 4 is self-argument. Once you have reached any conclusion, once you have decided, once you have judged something already, you have to argue with yourself whether the decision or the conclusion made is right. Before making it public, you need to argue with yourself. You have to think over and over again about that. So this brings me to the tool number 5, that is skepticism. Skepticism is a key to critical thinking. So it is a positive doubt that you develop based on your personal, impersonal, and impartial thinking process. So skepticism, very important tool to improve the critical thinking. Tool number 6 is writing. Writing gives you wings. Writing organizes your thoughts. Writing organizes your scattered ideas and constructs and thought process into one point. Once you have gone through the process of reading and then deciding or concluding, it's time that you have to start writing in order to organize and bring your thoughts into one point. It's very important. And the final point, the final tool is reflection. Reflection is contemplation. Reflection is thinking and rethinking. Once you have done the whole process of critical thinking, once you have adopted these all 6 tools that I just described, it's very important to contemplate. It's very important to think over and over whether the process that you have done, or the reading, or the investigation of something, the understanding of any phenomena, or the process of the research that you have been doing, the writing a book, or whatever process that you have started, and you have followed the critical thinking process, you have to end it with reflection. You have to think what was done. Was it okay to conclude the way that it was done? Was the conclusion made according to the premise and claims? Was there consistency between the whole process, or is there any inconsistency? If yes, then you have to look over and again, and then you have to overcome the issue by following these critical thinking tools. I hope you enjoy the video. If you like it, hit the like button, and don't forget to share with your friends and subscribe for more content. See you soon.